Okay, welcome back. Alexa, open weather station.
The temperature in Florida is currently 24 degrees Celsius or 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Very specific.
The wind speed is 6.4 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah.
It is currently not raining.
Yay. Okay. So you can build on all of that. My one has some interesting things going on with you get the wind direction, but you have to figure out how to put compass points in and everything. That's just a load of if statements. I can just copy the code that I've got over here. Let's just create a new file. Demo of this. Oh, can I copy this? No, I can't. I'm going to add another folder. That's just going to get really complicated. There we go. So when you build it, I've got my one starts in degrees C. This converts it to Fahrenheit. I didn't use the summary in the end. The feeling temperature is the apparent temperature. Again, convert that. Humidity is in 1 is 100%, and so you have to multiply that. Wind speed is wind speed, wind gust is wind gust, cloud cover, again a percentage. Do that. Visibility, how far you can see. Wind bearing, so that was the one, and the rain intensity is the thing that got run. It's depending on the intensity, it comes back. The 0.02017 is all on the API documentation. It tells you exactly what that relates to. This is a lovely bit of code which it takes a compass point, and so if it's between the top sections, then it's coming from northerly, northeast, east, southeast, all the way through, which then competes. Here's the detailed weather. It is degrees Fahrenheit, degrees C, Celsius, rain intensity. It is raining, humidity to fixed, cloud cover is, and this goes on and on and on. It is a proper weather station. Let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. We don't need him either. Let's delete that. So I suppose we could take it one step further. Let's add in the read prompt. This is going to be Florida records. That's Florida of what we're doing. So where do we want to go? So we're going to add let's pick middle of nowhere. Oh my goodness. The planet here. Bermuda. There we go. Let's pick. There we go. North Atlantic. That's probably in Bermuda. So you can take that coast, stick it there, stick it there, stick it there. Atlantic, Bermuda. Okay, we've got a touch of rain, so we don't need the space. That, do that. Using global variables, that's okay, because we want these things to hang around. So that's Bermuda, that's that. We are going to take all of this and launch request. Gonna need to split it off. Fallback intent. We're going to call this one. Oh, let's use the weather intent. Oh. Weather handler. So we've got all this. We've got that. This is going to be Bermuda. Is that right? How do I spell it? Oh, Bermuda. Might help you here. Yeah, Bermuda, boom, boom. Once you add something, make sure you weather handler, add it to the bottom. We're going to know what's going on there. And then we need to go over to our skills. Tell me the weather. Let's not do that. Let's do what is the weather in. Let's do Bermuda, and then we can develop on that. What is the weather in Bermuda? Save that. A nice little way of doing these sort of things. Oh, what's happened there? Weather. What is the weather in Bermuda? Add it in. Have a look at your JSON. There we go. What is the weather in Bermuda? This is supposed to be the weather intent, because that is going to link to that, capital W, weather intent. This is the name of the code, this is the actual intent. Save that, JSON, we're going to take, what is the weather in Bermuda? I've got no slots just yet, come back to that. I may as well check. So I do it in the JSON, because you can, it's nice, easy and easy to edit. Save that in there, save that in there. So what we should actually, she's going to launch, she's going to say what the weather is in Florida. I should then be able to speak and say, what is the weather in Bermuda? And then she should go off, Bermuda is Bermuda. It's going to use the coordinates of that. We are going to take, let's make this, yeah, we'll change it to Bermuda. Bermuda, temperature is that, and then we'll split this apart a little. What temperature in Bermuda? Let's fire this off. I've changed the JSON of the model, so we need to do, where are we set? Yeah, ask. Yeah, and then we'll do a force just to make sure we get everything chucked up there. That should take a sec. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay, so that's finished going through. Alexa, open weather station.
The temperature in Florida is currently 24 degrees Celsius or 75.2 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind speed is 6.7 miles per hour. It is currently not raining.
What is the weather in Bermuda?
The temperature in Bermuda is currently 28 degrees Celsius or 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind speed is 11.8 miles per hour. It is currently raining.
Alexa, exit.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Too many Alexas. So we have now got the launch request. She tells you about Florida. We've now created a new intent with the weather intent, which is connected to the one we have here, which is our lovely weather intent. So kind of want to make this, let's make it a bit more useful. we want to change it. So we're going to create a slot type. So location. We are going to do Bermuda, and we're going to do Florida to start with. Let's do Paris as well. We'll chuck that in later, just so we've got it on there. So we go back to these all saved. Create new start. I call it the same one. Add it. Location. We're going to get rid of that. What is the weather in? Open tab. Boom. So now we're going to do what is the weather in location. Location. Location equals one of those three things. We've got Paris, Florida, Bermuda. I'm just going to stick with Paris and Bermuda, Florida and Bermuda for now. So that's all gone through. We'll take this and just stick it in there. So we've got location, Paris thing, what is the weather in? We'll still cover doing this for now. But what we want to take is what they're going to say. And I'm going to need some extra code for this because I don't remember it off the top of my head. Let us go to documents and I'll use this one. So this one's getting the spoken value and getting the resolved value. This will make sense in a second, and I've mentioned this in other videos. Let's put it underneath everything just so we know where it is. So we haven't used either of those. And we want spoken value and resolved value. Fallback thingy, and this sits in the handler. So this bit of code, I got it from a whiskey one. We are doing location and location. So the spoken value is what they said. The resolved value is what it actually resolves to. So Florida, for instance, is that. So we'll add a synonym. Should we do this now or in a minute? Let's do it now. So Disney World is going to be a synonym for Florida. I think we have a synonym, and the spoken value, resolved value. So the resolved value. I need to remember this bit of code. Resolve values, value.name, that's what we want. So we're going to come in, hit the weather intent, which is the one. Tell me about what is the weather in. If I say Florida again, it's going to go off. It's going to put Florida into this. We want to use the name of what they said. So we've got the we don't want a location. We want a spoken value. So the temperature. So the resolved value is going to point to what its slot value is, and the spoken value is going to be what they set. So if they say Florida, the spoken value and the resolved value are the same thing. So it's going to come out with the temperature in Florida is currently. And if they say what's the temperature in Disney World, the spoken value will say the temperature in Disney World is, but it's actually going to resolve to Florida. If that makes sense. I think that's everything I need. Let's give this a run and see where we go. Come back in a couple of minutes. You've probably noticed I never actually get this right. Present working. There we go. We are in the right place. We don't have anything. We've chucked that in. Doing the force because we're going to update it all. Boom. See you in a minute. On. Okay. Back. I think this might work, but we'll see. That wasn't going to work doing that. I was just stupid. Didn't really think it through. Gonna blame the cold. Not a day to be problem solving. Resolve values, value.name Bermuda. Let's try this. So this should, if things are equal to Bermuda, if things are equals Florida, careful with the capitals that I've got here. Florida, and Bermuda, it's equal to Bermuda. Let's give this a go. I'm going to chuck something else in just because there's a nice little bit of code. Request.log. This kind of keeps track of what's going on and it's very handy just so we can log stuff a bit easier. We'll also just see what's happening when I actually get this. So what I heard was the spoken value, and what this resolves to is resolved values dots, and it's the first one dot value dot name. Close. Okay, back. So I'm just going to log that as we go. If it's Bermuda, it's Bermuda. If it's Florida, record weight. We're asyncing. We're going through the temperature in spoken value. Let's see what this does. Okay. See you soon.